the Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The home team earned their bid into round 2 after a hard-fought 6-game series. Now, the stakes are greater, the challenge that much tougher as they prepare to do battle against the Boston Celtics. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. We've got Alperon Şengün, Fred VanVleet out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Duren, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. You take a look at the Celtics. Hey, they're coming in hot. You talk to these guys, they believe they can go all the way.
Yeah, you know, and I really like and appreciate the enthusiasm. I know they swept the first round, but there's still a long way to go. And it's going to take more than confidence to pull the upset in this series.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And Brown with the stuff.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Duren with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the wing on the left. Şengün with it. Caruso, right side. Over Holiday. Here's VanVleet. The rebound, Celtics.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Bird. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Outside Holiday. White on the wing. Outside Brown. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Holiday's over to help. Here's Bird. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They get it back, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. 5th, Jason Tatum.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Caruso outside. Şengün against Tatum. Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Bird's got his second basket on the night.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
Outside, Brown. Fires from deep. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Brown passes to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Parries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Bird. Here's Şengün. And Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now Van Vliet. No points so far. Out to the wing. Here's Bird. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Holiday against Van Vliet. Here's Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Durant.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Holiday passes to White. Here's Tatum. Three-pointer. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Durant. Puts it up from 17. And it's Bird missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Inside. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Holiday against Van Vliet. The three is up. Şengün, no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. 4-point game. And the jam by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Van Vliet. No points yet. To the middle. And it's Bird missing. Boston leading by 6. And here's Holiday. Pass to White. Tatum from long range. Sinks the tray. He's got 10.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Christie to the paint. Tatum with a steal. Over Simmons. Tatum can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Bird passes to Şengün, and the shot goes in. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Durant, the pass to Bird. 17-foot shot on the way. Yep, that one goes. Bird's got 10 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Simmons against Tatum. Outside Holiday. Porzingis against Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. Porzingis misses. Shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Outside Simmons. Right wing. Here's Bird. Durant, the pass to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. The jump hook. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics lead by 7. Left side, Holiday. Pass to Brown. Here's Holiday. Tatum from long range. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Şengün. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Here's Holiday. And he gets it back.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Christie. Here's Bird. He's got 10. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Bird's got 13.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
A physical guard who plays with no fear. Holiday doesn't get to the line as often as you think.
These are his first free throws in the game. That's good from Holiday.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Shot left block. Bird, that's good. 15 points in the game.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Holiday. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. Gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Bird passes to Bowl. Outside Simmons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
First free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And both free throws good for Simmons. Tatum with it. 10 points for him. Over Simmons. It's rebounded by Wagner. 1:52 left in the first. Here's Christie. Here's Bowl. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
But if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. And there's the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. And you look at Pritchard. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Boston making a switch here. Fournier's checked in. Pass to Christie. Here's Bird. Fournier covering. Fades away. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 17.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. And there's the screen. Here's Tatum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
The This will be his third free throw of the game. That one misses for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Here's Bird, hounded by Tatum.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Pritchard. Off the mark there with a three. Gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Bird missing. Boston's shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Back after this. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Here's Pritchard. No good on the quick 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Reddish misses.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight. And that one falls for Tatum. Now here's Van Vliet. Yet to see a basket. Caruso outside. Pass to Reddish. Van Vliet on the wing. Now Wagner. 5 on the clock. Caruso outside. Shoots over Horford. Caruso misses. Boston leading by 6. Tatum with it. Van Vliet covering. A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for Bowl. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Wagner. Now Şengün, defended by Craig. And Craig pulls it down. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Craig's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Outside Reddish. Pass to Şengün. Over Craig. Sinks that one from the post. Şengün's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Craig with a screen. Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
Such a great leaper. Caruso is tough to stop in the paint.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drops for Caruso. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Wagner. And Caruso drops them both.
Well, just a great guy to have in the rotation. Caruso gives you effort, he gives you shooting, and the ball rarely sticks in his hands. He keeps it moving.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Shoots a fadeaway, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Over Van Vliet. Another one falls for Boston.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top.
Timeout. The home team calls timeout. So it's the home team now, down by 12. Here's Bird. 17 points in the game. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
What an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Pass to Hauser. Şengün with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Horford in the high post. There's Tatum with the 3. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Van Vliet misses. Boston leading by 10. Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. Tatum passes to Hauser. Horford with it. Christie with a rebound. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig. He's off on the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line. I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Pritchard. Left side Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Here's Bird. Here's Şengün. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Lets it fly. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 19 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Holiday. Here's the floater. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bird. Floats one up. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Inside. Pass to Bird. The 3 is up. That one no good.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Celtics lead by 9. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Caruso, he's checked in for Christie. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet, the pass to Bird. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Bird. The 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists now tonight.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. White with a screen on Van Vliet. Holiday passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with the long distance answer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and
gotta get some fouls on Jason Tatum with Şengün.
To check out the scoring breakdown.
Jason Tatum is wearing us out.
They're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Celtics lead by 8. Tatum looking it over. Outside, Brown. Nice move. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Van Vliet. The layup misses. The Celtics have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Holiday passes to White. Off target from 3-point range. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Bird. Now Şengün. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Tatum. Şengün, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Porzingis passes to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Bird. Gets the 3 to fall. Bird's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Şengün. Tipped away. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, reward the big running the floor. Duren hustling.
Boston leading by 3. Outside White. Şengün against Tatum. Inside. Here's Brown. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Şengün. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. And it's tied up with that one.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to White. Launches it. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Van Vliet outside. Now here's Duren. Here's Bird, defended by Brown. Here's Bird. He's off on that one. Brown with some nice D.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Right side Holiday. Stolen by Van Vliet.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
You give Van Vliet a chance to make an impact play on defense, and he'll jump on it.
And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line from your home team, Larry Bird, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Holiday, a screen on Caruso. To the inside. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by White. White's got his 3rd assist of the night. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game. Caruso outside. Pass to Bird. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Brown. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bird's got 31 points.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Hauled in by Brown.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Here's Bird. Another shot. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. White for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. So it's Boston now. 6-point lead. Alex Caruso is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Bol Bol. And it's Bird in at the 3.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Caruso outside. Nails it from 3. Caruso's got 5.
Well, when he's able to find the shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Right side Brown. And there's a pick. Fires it. Cole grabs the board.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Simmons, the pass to Caruso. They double him with White. Pass to Bird. Shoots over White. Goes back up. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bird's got 33.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. Got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Bird. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brown. Here's White. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Well, it all goes back to Jaylen Brown. He got the steal and then sent the ball back the other way.
Caruso, left side, puts one up from 19. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Home team foul. Larry Bird. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Bird. Shoots over White. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter. Boston leading by 3. Holiday passes to Porzingis. And here's White. Brown scanning the floor. There's Tatum with the 3. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Bird passes to Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now here's Holiday. He has 6. Tatum passes to Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over. So it's the home team now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Caruso. Drops in the 3. Caruso's got 8 points.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Boston trailing. Outside Holiday. Porzingis in the post. Working on Duren. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum a screen on Bol. Here's Holiday. Knocks down the 18-footer. Give him 8.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Pass to Duren. Here's Bird. He's guarded by White. Outside Simmons. And here's Caruso outside. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Caruso's got 9 points now in the quarter. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum from outside the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simmons, the pass to Bol. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 11. Here's Brown, plenty of space. Duren with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And that's off the glass and in. Bird's got 37. The Celtics have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Tatum against Bol. Goes up at the elbow. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 30 points.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Pass to Bird. And here's Caruso outside. Boston pulls it in. Brown in the high post. Working on Duren. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Pritchard's checked in for White. Knocked loose. Porzingis passes to Tatum. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Pass to Bird. Back to Simmons. Outside Bol. Caruso outside. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Tatum. Back to Holiday. Porzingis finds Brown. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Caruso.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Pass to Bird. Deep by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Brown against Caruso. Now here's Tatum. Fires it from 18. Count it. Tatum's got 32 points.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And here's Simmons. Pass to Bird. Right side Bull. To get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in. Bull's gotten 4 this quarter.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Caruso against Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Caruso. The game now all tied up. Holiday's got 11.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bird. Outside Bull. Simmons with it. Charity stripe shot, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Christie's checked in for Caruso. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Pritchard, still without a bucket. That puts him in the lead. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the middle. Pass to Christie. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here are the Celtics. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Off target from outside. Gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Christie's shot is off. Boston leading by 3. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Bird. Şengün in the post. Here's Christie. No good on the 3. Boston's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Holiday against Simmons. Here's Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hauser. The 3. The rebound by Simmons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Bird. He's covered by Holiday. Takes the 3. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Holiday taking his time here. 1:25 left in the third. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Simmons, the pass to Bird. Here's Christie. Here's Bird. 37 points for him. Pass to Christie. Here's Bird. He's covered by Holiday. Over to the left wing. Şengün. And And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Line for 2. Larry Bird.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Ben Simmons. And the Celtics also making a change. Craig is checked in for Drew Holiday. So he gets them both. 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by VanVleet. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Shot from the low post is good. Horford's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Pass to Christie for the lead. They get it back. Şengün, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard, guarded by VanVleet. Back to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. 3-pointer. And no good. Tried to get that one to fall. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. They've got Wagner, Alperen Şengün out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Bird, that's good. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Şengün. After the basket by Boston.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Pritchard, guarded by VanVleet. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard, just 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, he had a great first half from 3-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Horford against VanVleet. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Bird. Pass to Şengün. To the left side wing. Tries again. And it's Bird missing. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Pritchard. And here's Craig. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bird passes to Wagner. Şengün with it, hounded by Tatum. Here's Bird. Uses the glass on the layup. Bird's got 44.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Drew Holiday's check in for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Holiday. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Şengün.
Shooting for the Celtics, Drew Holiday at the line for one.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Şengün. Tatum brings a double team. Şengün, the screen. Bird passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Horford. Takes a three. Hey, Horford from range.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Caruso finds Simmons. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. Soft touch off the glass. Caruso's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Now here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Simmons with it. Pass to Duren. Out left to the wing. Here's Bird. He's covered by Holiday. Bird passes to Şengün. No good from 18. For Boston, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Duren with the bucket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Tatum off target from the baseline. Gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. With the second effort, pass to Bird. And another shot. It doesn't go for him. Tatum with some nice D. Shoots over Duren. And it's Tatum missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Bird passes to Caruso. Duren against Horford. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Simmons. Here's Bird. Fade away. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Bird's got 46.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
Here's Horford. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Holiday. No good on the triple.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to Caruso. And here's Simmons. Here's Bird. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Pritchard. It's a 5-point game. To halt the run. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Caruso. To the left wing. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bird. Duran, the screen. Second shot opportunity. Over to the wing. And stolen by Holiday. Now the Celtics on the move. And the layup is good. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Caruso. And the 3 off target. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Pass to White. To tie it up. And it's Bird with a rebound. Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Simmons. And here is Şengün, defended by Porzingis. Caruso outside. Shoots over White. Caruso misses. Celtics trail by 3. Holiday passes to Porzingis. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Here's Bird. Here's Şengün. And they pick up 2. Şengün's got 20.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Celtics trail by 5. Holiday passes to Tatum. Driving inside. Over Simmons. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Here's Bird. Pass to Duran. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Tatum. White on the wing. Pass to Brown. There's the three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Bird passes to Şengün. Caruso outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Bird. He's covered by Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bird missing. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. White, the pass to Tatum. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Shooting 41% in this game. Now Simmons. The baseline J. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Tatum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A minute 15 left in the game. Outside Simmons. Here's Bird. He got it again. Sensational.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Larry Bird doing it all.
You have to know where you are on the court.
Scoring points, getting rebounds, assists, taking charges.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Shooting 41% here in the 4th. Simmons, the pass to Bird. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Brown. Over Caruso. Brown, no good. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Bird. Clock at 6. Porzingis on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
Jump ball call.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
11 seconds left in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Here's Bird. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Celtics call time here. They're down by 8. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the 4th. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. It's both from the stripe.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Man, what a ball game that was. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Boston Celtics and Team Larry Bird. This one is far from over, but Game 1 goes to Team Bird as we saw an excellent physical game between these two teams. Jason Tatum coming out in the first quarter, absolutely blitzing Team Larry Bird. Well, I believe he had 20 points. Let's take a quick look at Jason Tatum. I believe Tatum had 20 points in the first quarter. No, he had 12 points. Excuse me. I'm thinking about the first half. Yeah, he had over 20 plus points in the first half. 28 points in the first half. But in the fourth quarter came up short. 34 points and 15 assists. Let's go back to the team comparison one more time here and take a closer look here. There's the story. Take a look at that. 19 offensive rebounds to 4. 48 on defense. Celtics won the fast break game easily, but the points in the paint. And what you saw here was what I was saying before. Team Bird lives and dies by drawing double teams off post mismatches. We didn't see that in Orlando because Orlando matched up better with them. Now you're starting to see it. You see, when Şengün and Bird go in, they're getting matched up with smaller guys, and you saw double teams coming all night. You didn't see Orlando double teaming like this. Orlando didn't even think about double teaming like this because the Celtics don't have the personnel to match up with the front line of Team Bird like the Orlando Magic did. So even though they're the 8th seed, hey, it's about matchups. And what we saw in this game is Şengün and Larry Bird taking people deep into the post and really exploiting guys outside, exploiting the double teams that came on the weak side. Duran with 22 rebounds tonight, Bird with 17. Şengün with 9. Şengün stepped up big. He didn't necessarily shoot particularly well throughout the game, but he finished strong, and that's what you want. He came up big when we needed him most. 20 points, 9 rebounds. But I tell you, man, the guy that's really stepping up big in the playoffs more than anybody is Ben Simmons. Not with his offense, it's with his defense. I mean, if you watch the games, every time we get down, we bring Ben Simmons in as a defensive sub. He comes in and has an immediate impact, and the tide tends to shift. Now the question is, you say, why not go ahead and start starting him? I don't think that's a good idea because it will ruin the chemistry of the team. Because you still need Fred VanVleet for his offense. Even though he didn't play good tonight, he still gave you 6 assists. And he helps stretch the floor out because he's a good shooter. You can't do that with Ben Simmons. If Ben Simmons had a jump shot, it would make things different. I can't really start him because it hurts our offense to start the game. But what we saw was, again, Jason Tatum had a field day in the first quarter. Then Ben Simmons got put on him, and that was all she wrote. Plus, you have to factor in we started going to Şengün a little bit more and picked up some fouls on him. That broke his rhythm. And then that was it. And then Bird just took advantage of these guys. Bird just destroyed. Who was it? Pritchard. They put Pritchard on. I don't know what they were thinking. They decided to go small ball, and they just paid a serious price. They had how big is Pritchard? Pritchard's 6'1", 195. Trying to guard Larry Bird. 6'9", 220. Good luck. Good luck in the post. They even had, like, I respect the heck out of Derek White, but there ain't no way Derek White can guard Larry Bird. He's 6'4", 190. It's a mismatch. Jaylen Brown, 6'6", 223. He's got the weight. They ain't got the height. You know, like the Celtics have a great defense one-on-one, but they don't have size. They don't have the guys that you need size-wise. I tell you, a team that would, obviously Orlando, but OKC would have that kind of size up front. Obviously with Chet Holmgren, the other gentlemen, I can't think of their names right now, but you guys know who they are. They're very long, and they're longer than the Boston Celtics are. But let's go to the highlights here and see how it all shook out here in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference second round. Jason Tatum with a nice block there on Bird, stepping out. He really killed Team Bird in the first half. That was a fourth quarter play. Jason Tatum stepping out again, bam. He was just destroying him. I tried to keep Van Vliet out there because we needed the offense, but I thought, let's go ahead and just go to a defensive matchup, and we'll live with it. And then it changed the game. And it set the stage for the Birdman to come in there and give a heroic performance. Goes 50% from downtown, 6 of 12, 20 for 42 from the field. I usually don't like seeing Larry shoot that much, but in a game like this, you kind of need it because guys weren't necessarily converting late. We missed a lot of layups. That's the one thing you saw in this game. A lot of layups were missed, particularly with Durant. Like, look at Durant. Durant went 3 for 10. Most of all his shots were dunks. Take a look at him. Transition dunk. That's a rebound. Transition dunk. Transition dunk. Or layup. There you go. Those are his field goals. They're all in transition. Everything else is just rebound. He did a great job on the boards. He dominated the glass. Porzingis didn't have anything to say. How many rebounds did Porzingis have? Kristaps had 8. He had 8 rebounds. Let's take a look here at Shingo. Keep in mind, these two teams played 4 times in the season. But Team Bird took 3 out of the 4 games, but they were all close, with the exception of 1. So this series is far from over. It took a Herculean effort to even come back into this and get control of this game, led by this man, just doing it all, man. Man, scored 50+ points. Look at these shots he's hitting, too. These are some difficult jumpers, man. Little finger roll off the glass. Derek White guarding him. Well, they're really not difficult shots because he's shooting over smaller guys. They look harder than what they really are because he's shooting over smaller dudes. Look, he's just shooting over smaller guys. There's another one. There is Pritchard on him, just right over him. Boom. There's Derek White. He can't guard him in the post. Just took him down on offensive rebound putback. But there's your story, guys. Game 1 going to Team Larry Bird. We will move on now and see what is going on in the playoffs as we get to set for everybody's Game 2. Take a quick recap of the second round. The Pacers are currently up, but I believe Tyrese Halliburton has sustained an injury. Let's take a look at them. I think they've sustained an injury to Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, he's playing on. He's day-to-day, but he's playing on it. They're rolling the dice. They're rolling the dice on Halliburton. If he goes down, that might be the season for them. That might be the season. He's playing on it, though. He's in the front lineup. They should be able to beat Chicago without him, but, man, if you lose Halliburton, there ain't no way you're going to beat Team Larry Bird or Boston without Halliburton. No chance. And let's take a look and see what's going on over here. OKC is up 1 game. And Las Vegas losing their first game to Minnesota. Remember, Magic Johnson is out for currently. Let's take a look at Magic and see how he's doing. Magic is out for 1 to 2 weeks. So hopefully we can get Magic back maybe for game 3. Maybe, I don't know, man. The way it's looking right now, if they can get Magic back for game 3, hopefully they'll be down 0-2. Obviously you shoot for a split at home, but damn, they lost the last game. Let's take a look at the box score on that. Game 1, they lost it by a mere 4 points. Now, Thompson and Grant had to really get out there and up their game. Middleton, too, as well. I mean, they scored the most points they scored all season. I don't think Thompson has scored it. That's probably his career high, I think. But we'll have to see what happens with that in Game 2 coming up, guys. And I'll have that one going for you guys tomorrow, as we will now fast forward here. And the Mavericks and the Thunder and Bulls and Pacers will play their game before this one, and we'll see what happens. And now we'll go back here and check and see. So the Pacers are up 2 now again on Chicago. Dallas is tied OKC. And that sets up Game 2 with the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on Team Showtime with a 1-game lead, trying to take a 2-game lead. Magic Johnson out. They're trying to take advantage of the little brother while the big brother's out. Can Memphis come in here and do it again? They're at full strength. Team Showtime is not. And keep in mind too, we also remember R.J. Barrett got injured, guys. In the last, for those that may have missed Game 1, R.J. Barrett will be out. Let's take a quick look at his injury situation. R.J. Barrett is out, man. He is out with a sprained right knee. He is 1 to 2 weeks out. So Harrison Barnes is out still. He's day to day, but I might bring Harrison Barnes in for Game 2 if we need the shooting, because we need the shooting. We need some, because we didn't shoot the 3-ball anywhere near as good as we usually do. So I might have to bring Harrison Barnes in just in spurts. But that's the state of affairs with Showtime. The starting 5 as it stands right now: Keon, Duncan Robinson, Middleton, Amin Thompson, and Drummond, with Jeremy Grant your 6th man, going up against this monstrous team. Jeez. So with that, I will see you guys tomorrow for Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinal. Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Las Vegas Showtime. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. Please give it a like if you did. Consider subscribing if you're new, hitting like and hitting the notification bell so you can be live for all of my streams. Also, check out my playlist with 1991 Michael Jordan in the modern era, 1962 Wilt Chamberlain, which is still ongoing. I'm going to get back to that. I'm not anywhere near done with Wilt. I'm just focusing on Magic and Bird right now because it's just too much fun. It's so interesting. And so is Wilt, though. And also check out my 2006 Kobe Bryant series, still ongoing. None of that is still finished. That's still going. But with that, I will say good night to everybody and have a good night or a good morning wherever you're out in the world. And I will see you next time. Peace.